And across to Wellington, where Giles Beckford is standing by, our business editor in a very smart shirt. Giles, there were two significant company announcements today, but at opposite ends of the spectrum.
Indeed, John, as we've just been hearing, with one end there was Pumpkin Patch and the inevitable news of its demise, as we were in fact looking at last week. It looked like it was a goner, and so it's proved to be. At the other end is the fast food operator Restaurant Brands. Now, as we were hearing it in that package about Pumpkin Patch, it's worth noting that it's a very, very tough sector. Clothing retail sector is littered with casualties. And just this year, I just sort of had a quick squiz through our archives, and some of the names that have gone west have included Valley Girl, Wild Pair, Gene Jones, Tempt, Nicholas German, the shirt maker. And we should also note that in the past, really big established players such as Glassons from Hallenstein Glassons and Kathmandu have been through the ringer themselves. So it's the same old story that these are rapidly changing taste and modes of buying online. People, as Brian Gaynor was alluding there, people don't follow the loyalty that the parents had. And so if you can't change your tack, you get laden with debt, you get laden with stock you can't shift, then the inevitable happens. And unfortunately for Pumpkin Patch, it's been the case. What they'll salvage out of that, I would suggest that a few stores will possibly survive in the long run. The name may well survive, but really, to all intents and purposes, another little bit of New Zealand's retail history has gone. At the other end, we should note that Restaurant Brands, the fast food operator, and it too had its travails 10 years or so ago. KFC, Carl's Jr., Starbucks and Pizza Hut. It's decided to expand, and it's throwing its fortunes to the Pacific. It's bought an Hawaiian company which has KFC in Hawaii and Taco Bell, which is a name that we've heard of but we've not seen it. That will come, well, we don't know whether it will come to New Zealand. They suggest not for a while yet, but they're willing to pay nearly $150 million for it. But there's a company that's nailing its colours to a Pacific mast, and you have to say that they've probably got a pretty good view as to how they're going to become a billion-dollar company within the next few years.
Yeah, they were getting plaudits from unions recently too. We were covering that a week or two ago, that 0 hours contracts well and truly gone, the casualised workforce going. They're working really hard to provide permanent contracts and make jobs safe and reliable. So lots of things going right for them. What happened on the markets today, Giles?
Well, another big clean out for the share market today, down 1.5%, about 107 points. That's the biggest fall in 6 weeks, down to 6,896. And the New Zealand dollar holding steady at around 71.6 US cents and 93.1 Australian.
Giles Beckford, our business editor. Thank you so much, Giles.